We are live. Hi, everybody. Say hi.
Hi, everybody. I didn't know what you were doing.
Okay. Oh, here, I got my notes. Hey, today we got some juicy stuff. Oh, I shouldn't.
You
Should
shouldn't
I?
need notes on
Well,
this.
I get nervous. I get nervous this whole live talking stuff. But hey, we are going to be talking about how to. My eyes itching. Sorry. How to date your mate. We got some good stuff to cover today. So we
You
are.
like my outfit?
I know you're looking
Yeah,
all
whatever.
comfy and.
No. I wore this specifically for today to show guys not what to do. You're out of the screen.
Oh well, I had to move my leg.
All right. To show guys not what to do. Yeah, I work in the fitness industry. I'm in sweatpants and shorts and t-shirts and sleeveless shirts all the time. This is probably my favorite sweatshirt. So you probably see it in a lot of pictures.
He wears it
all the time.
Every day.
So for guys, when you're dating your mate or you're getting ready for a date, don't wear the ball cap and the sweatshirt that you wear all the time out on your date. You got to wear different clothes. Mm-hmm. So that's why I wore this today, to kind of show everybody that, you got to do something different.
Yeah, right. It says our connection is weak.
Talking about the internet.
Okay, well, it's all, people aren't going to be able to see it. Okay. All right, so today we're going to share some tips with you on what to do, some ideas on dating your mate, and just some different things on making your relationship stronger with each other. And we're funny together. I mean, we're like young kids. I mean, yes, we go blue. Sheila says go blue. Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Sheila.
Yeah, that team up north, right?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That's what we call them.
Yeah. Don't talk about that. Oh gosh.
If I had a thumbs down like button, I would have hit the thumbs down like button right now.
Let me see something here. Go ahead and go ahead and talk. Oh, I can't.
Okay.
It's not letting me. We might have to stop this and redo it.
Just keep going.
Okay. Sorry. Well, it's gonna. Okay. Sorry. Technical difficulties again. So anyway, we're gonna share some tips on dating and just flirting with each other and keeping the relationship exciting. And oh gosh, this whole thing is going to be about Ohio and Michigan now. Oh gosh. All right, go Buckeyes. All right. So I'm Rachel.
And I'm Rich.
Yeah. And together we're Rich and Rachel.
Oh, you see, you got it right that time.
I know.
It's Rich and Rachel.
I know. Yes, he always has to go first.
Well, my name's first in our website.
Right. You guys are cracking me up. Go Buckeyes.
It's on our page. Everything's Rich and Rachel.
Yeah. So funny story, since we're talking about Buckeyes and Michigan, since we're having a little football war here, we were laughing with Ryan the other day, and we said, knowing Rich's luck, Ryan will get like a full ride scholarship up to Michigan, and then he'll have to start wearing Michigan colors instead of Ohio State. But
but actually, you know what? I do like Michigan. I hope Michigan wins every game of the season, except when they play Ohio State, because I think it's good for sports. It's good for the rivalry. It's good for the tradition between the two schools. Michigan's an awesome school. They're just not as good as Ohio State. But I will tell you, my best friend from high school, he did go to University of Michigan, and it's a good school.
Yeah. Well, we're sitting on the floor, and we're doing that on purpose. Because one of the things that we wanted to share with you, or ideas that we wanted to share with you, is Rich and I, we love watching movies, which if you follow us on Facebook, you'll see that we go to the movies a lot. We watch movies on the weekends, and lots of times we'll just throw a blanket on the floor and get our popcorn bowls and light some candles and sit on the floor and watch our movies. And so that's what we're sitting on.
It just makes it fun.
Yeah, makes it different, And that's what you have to do in your relationship. One of the One of the words that just was heavy on my heart today as I was thinking about what I wanted to share with everybody was be intentional. Because I think it's easy to get in the day-to-day and outs of every single day of a relationship of get up, go to work, send the kids to school, come home, eat dinner, sports. I mean, it's like, every day. And then if you're not intentional with loving each other, with making sure that you're giving little hugs and kisses, or as we pass each other, we'll just kind of like lightly brush his arm, or he's grabbing my butt or something like that. Hey, we're all friends, right? It happens. But be intentional and don't let the day-to-day life happen in your relationship, and then couple months goes by, a couple years go by, and then you're looking at your mate and you're like, whoa, who are you? You're like a roommate.
And don't live for the weekends.
Right, yeah.
I see that too many times. Is Monday comes and everybody's already talking about Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, or actually Saturday and Sunday. So you're missing that time spent in the evenings, or you may work different shifts or whatever time it is, that Monday through Friday. And then there's so much pressure on Saturday and Sunday to have everything perfect. Mm-hmm. If it doesn't go perfect, somebody gets upset.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they're so high of expectations of it has to be the perfect date day, and the dinner has to be perfect, and you have to look a certain way and say it's just everybody's living for that Saturday and Sunday for that time together. So
are you saying like kind of date throughout the week?
Yes, okay. Yes. Do fun things with each other and communicate Monday through Friday, and don't put that stigmatism and that pressure on for the weekend.
Right. So
there's so much of it.
An idea with that is to text each other. And should I say sexting? Are you allowed to say that on?
No,
Facebook?
don't.
Okay, I didn't say it. You guys didn't hear me say that.
Dudes.
So
okay, when you're
each
getting
other.
ready for a date and you're going out on a Tuesday or Wednesday and you're texting back and forth, what she really means is, and guys, don't do this. I'm telling you, it will not get you anywhere. Saying, "Oh, honey, I bet you just got out of the shower and you look great and you're naked." Don't do that.
Not gonna work.
Okay, so the guys, don't do that.
Like,
yeah, you may be
thinking
it in your head. You may be thinking it in your head, but don't do that. That's not what they want to hear. What they want to hear is, "Hey, how's your day going? Hey, I can't wait to see you later on tonight. Hey, I can't wait to spend time together. I can't wait for kisses and hugs." Mm-hmm. Things like that will get you a lot farther and earn you a lot of brownie points than being obnoxious or vulgar.
Right.
So don't do it.
Right.
And here's another tip, guys, is if there's a special outfit that you like her to wear, or heels that you like, or a certain shirt, then tell her that. Okay? Suggest that. Hey, I can't wait to go out.
Don't order.
Don't order it, but say, hey,
I really like.
I really like that purple shirt that you wore last month when we went out.
Cleavage going on today.
So
I did that on purpose, for you.
Yeah, whatever. As you can see,
you gotta
really
have
working.
fun. Yeah, you gotta have fun. So Holly, she just said that they schedule their date nights on Tuesdays, and she says, "Hey, sexting is all good." So, but you gotta be careful with that. You just gotta be careful.
Anything that you put in email, text, voicemail, any of that stuff, be prepared for somebody else to get a hold of
and
it.
Tell your kids the same thing. Once it's out there, it is out there. You never know. So
okay, so the next topic is look good for your mate.
Yes.
I told you I wore this for a specific reason. This is really, it goes both ways, for guys and girls. So when you are scheduling date night, make sure that you do have a nice shirt on, nice pair of pants on, just something just a little bit better than what you normally wear. Now, guys that wear slacks and a tie and a suit every day, Okay, don't drop that down to a t-shirt and blue jeans. Okay, there are some nice t-shirts out there.
Yeah.
So you have to kind of see what the mood is, but dress nice for your mate.
And I think for women, especially moms with little kids, because I remember, I mean, and it's easy for me to get in the habit of wearing my messy bun and no makeup and my yoga pants, you know, because it's comfy. But guys like to see you dressed up. So fluff up your hair, put on some lip gloss, throw on some mascara, and wear, you know, you don't have to dress up every single day. But think back to when you first started dating and how excited you used to get when you were going out on a date and you would dress up and fix your hair and do your makeup. Think back to those times, and I'm not saying you have to do it every single day or you don't have to dress to the nines, but just take some time to make your appearance look like you haven't been taking care of the babies all day long. And because trust me, I remember those days.
And when you're out on your date, obviously turn off your phones. You know, the
Yes.
selfie, you got to get the selfie out.
Oh yeah, you got to do the date selfie and post it.
That's part of our business anyway.
It's kind of like a workout. If you don't post your workout, it didn't really happen.
So you have to do the selfies. Just go ahead and get it out of the way. But then put your phone away. And then when you're out to dinner, sit next to each other. Okay? And don't talk about work or talk about shop.
Yeah. Talk about other things that you normally don't talk about. Talk about your dreams. Talk about your goals. Talk about a vacation you want to go on. Talk about your dream house. Talk about just anything but your normal day-to-day stuff, or kid issues. Or anything that's going to be a downer on the atmosphere or the attitude of the day. Keep it uplifting and positive and have fun.
Right.
But the reason why we like to sit next to each other when we go out on a date versus across the table from each other is because it's that connection. You're sitting next to each other and you can look into each other's eyes and you're focused on each other. Why are you looking at me like that? And
she started looking into my eyes when we were out to dinner. I'd be thinking that she had something in her food.
What? Okay,
no,
whatever.
It's just the closeness.
Yes,
it's the closeness.
It's that connection. It's that touching each other connection. Because there is nothing worse than somebody, if you're out with somebody, even with your friends, and they pull out a phone and they're like just scrolling through their phone. It's like, what? Am I chopped liver?
Right.
You know, that's how I feel. But yeah,
so no phones. And yeah, we do see a lot of movies, but we don't consider when we go see movies actually our date night. Because thinking about if you were dating somebody for the first time, would you take them to the movies? No, because you couldn't talk to them. So you wouldn't. So then why do that now as your scheduled date night? So we go to the movies, but we still make sure that we try to do something else where there's that communication, that interaction with each other.
Right.
Other than just the movies. Because you drive there, you watch a movie, you don't talk, and then you drive back.
Yeah. So I know we always tell our boys, don't take the girl on the first date to the movies. Yeah. Okay. Now something else that we were wanting to talk about as far as dating ideas is, as he was saying, like not necessarily going to the movies, is do something out of the ordinary, something that you would not normally do.
Do it. Make it fun.
And maybe a little bit outside your comfort zone. And I'll give you an example. Whenever we do something fitness related, like a physical activity, for like the Tough Mudder races that we do, because we have to depend on each other to get through every obstacle, and we have to communicate with each other. And I'll tell you, things like that are, I know he's like my hero when he does those things. But things like that, it brings us close together because you have to depend on each other. So like things like rock climbing walls or going to the shooting range like what we did last weekend. That was a lot of fun. Going hiking.
Go play laser tag.
That's fun.
Laser tag is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's physical. It's physical activity, and it does bring the couple together. Mm-hmm. Now, I mean, don't get me wrong. When we do the physical activity stuff and we do the 5Ks, and I'd never done a 5K at least for time, because I'd always ran in the Army. So she introduced me to paying to run. I didn't quite understand that
It's all about
concept.
that medal, right?
But on the physical stuff, I know I'm faster, I'm bigger, I'm stronger, but I have yet to run a 5K and know actually how fast I can run, because I always stay with her. And the Tough Mudders and the Mud Ninjas and the Mud Stash, all those, we stay together, and that's part of doing.
Yeah.
What makes that so special is that we do it together. Because if not, how is that going to make her feel that she worked so hard for the 2 or 3 months leading up to that she still couldn't keep up with me? It's just, I'm a guy and she's a girl.
And
That's just
the
way it
idea,
is. So,
yeah, you're always going to be faster and better and stronger than me. And the idea to do that is we're doing it together. Like we just did the 5K in the superhero donut run.
yeah, that was fun.
It was a lot of fun. But when we
Because of the donuts.
when we
Not the
crossed the
run.
finish line, like we held hands and held our hands up together, and everybody was like cheering for us. And it's not necessarily about that. It's that we did it together. We finished it together, and that's what it's all about. Every single race we have ever done, any competition like that we've ever done, we've always done it together and always finished it together.
Right.
So, okay, so I have a question for you guys. What kind of ideas do you guys have for date night? Holly mentioned before about the watching Netflix, and
Netflix marathon.
Sheila said, when my kids were young, I would have a babysitter come early so they could play while I get ready. That's
idea.
a great idea. That's a great idea. And I understand having young kids, it could be hard to get a babysitter. And so I know we mentioned this before on last week's call of just putting the kids to bed early and having a date night at home. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to go someplace for a date night. Just go for a walk around the neighborhood or have a picnic outside. Just the idea, you guys.
Shoot basketball.
Is, yeah. It's just do things together. And I know somebody mentioned to me the other day, they made a comment. They said that when they work out with their spouse, that it's like a little date time together. And I thought that's a really good way of putting it, is because you're pushing each other and cheering each other on when you work out together. Crystal says go for hikes, go to the gym, get outside the house.
Absolutely.
Yes. Well, I think that's all the tips that we had for today. We have lots more to share, but we'll weekend camping trip. We love to camp. Yeah. We've done that before, where we camped outside the entire weekend. We'll have to share that story. Oh, fishing. Keisha says they go fishing. We like to fish. We need to do that too. So lots of ideas. Keep the ideas coming, you guys. Keep commenting and keep sharing the ideas. And I would love to hear if you guys start implementing weekly date nights or monthly date nights. Oh, one more thing. Schedule them. You got to schedule them.
Yeah, you got to put them on the calendar. They won't happen.
Yes, you got to schedule the dates or they won't happen. So make sure that you get them on the calendars. And we want to hear from you guys and let us know what you guys take away from this and start implementing into your relationships. All right, that's all we've got, and we'll be back again tomorrow. Oh, look at all the hearts and all the likes.
Yes.
I love it. Thanks, guys. We really appreciate it.
And make sure you share. Make sure you share these.
Share, because we're sharing the love, right?
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Bye,
Good
guys.
job, hon. All right. See you guys later.